welcome to channel Phone Mania. So in today's video, we are going to compare the Vivo V25 Pro versus the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So these two are the 12GB to 5GB variants for the fair comparison. This is sunrise blue color versus the glazed green color on the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So the Vivo V25 Pro comes with a unique technology, that's color changing technology, changes from the light blue to dark blue. That's it. Nothing worth the hype, just a fancy feature to one-time show off and all. So I would be liking if Vivo should more concentrate on this camera rather than this type of fancy features. Anyways, it's a happy to have that feature. Obviously, it's a nice cool feature, and as I said, it's a con for me, but I do like the best in class segment feature. That's a 3D curved display. You can see it's a 3D curved display for the Vivo V25 Pro. And when it comes to the Oppo Reno 8 Pro, this is having a Sony IMX766 but without OIS. Anyways, let's wait until the full video. So let's start from the build and design. So it's 8.6mm thickness versus just 7.3 on the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So that's really interesting. And if you're going to weight, it's 190 grams on the Vivo V25 Pro versus 183 grams on the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So in terms of slim and sleek design as well as lightweight is the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. But if you ask me which is better build, obviously I would say Reno 8 Pro. The reason is it has got aluminum frame versus plastic frame over here. And in terms of the protection also, the Vivo V25 Pro got the Scott Sensation UP glass, and over here it has got the Corning Gorilla 5 protection, which is really good than the Scott Sensation UP which is used over here. It's better in hand feel. Obviously I would say the Vivo V25 because the back glass just blends to the plastic frame, same with the 3D curved display just blends to the plastic. That means the in hand feel is really good for the Vivo V25. But in case of the Oppo Reno 8 Pro, actually it has got a flat display and a flat boxy design as we see on the iPhone 12, and also it feels like I'm holding glass slab. And also if you're really into the build quality, obviously I would go for the Oppo Reno because it has got the aluminum frame, Corning Gorilla 5 protection and all. But if you're really into the the in-hand feel of the phone, you can choose the Vivo V25 Pro. Okay, displays. So the Vivo V25 Pro comes with 6.56 inch and 6.7 inch on the Oppo Reno 8 Pro, and both supports 120Hz of refresh rate. So everything is almost same on these two phones, and both are full HD displays and almost HDR10 plus and a nice level of peak brightness and all. So everything is nice. Let's check a video playback and let's move to the final verdict. So guys, the Vivo V25 Pro and the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So in my preference, actually the color seems to be a bit more vibrant on the Vivo V25 Pro rather than the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So that means not a big difference actually by I would say approximately 3% or 4%. I would say the colors of the Vivo V25 Pro is a bit more vibrant, and if you really observe, this green is a bit more vibrant. And let's look at this red really close. You can see it's a deep red versus a light pale red, and if you compare the greens, you can see the green is really sharp on this guy versus a light pale on the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. But the main thing is regarding the 3D curved display, which makes this really a premium. So you can see, wow, it's really nice. So, and you can see over here. And actually one more thing is that in terms of the brightness, and that means overall bright HDR video, I do think that actually the Reno 8 Pro is slightly better. But in terms of the vibrancy of the display and the 3D curve display, I will give the win for the Vivo V25 Pro. Okay. The audio. So the Oppo Reno 8 Pro comes with a stereo speaker, that means dual stereo speakers, but the Vivo V25 Pro comes with just a mono speaker. Anyways, let's hear the audio and let's finalize the verdict. And actually here is a surprise for you guys. So first of all, I am playing Reno 8 Pro full volume. So guys, it's time for the Vivo V25 Pro. Just a single mono speaker. Reno 8 Pro, Vivo V25 Pro. So guys, the thing is, I am really surprised with just a mono speaker. Vivo V25 Pro managed almost getting close to the Reno 8. But if you ask me about the winner, obviously it's a Reno 8 Pro is the winner, but actually get almost close. Just I would say a nearly 4% difference between these two guys. And actually the loudness is really good on the Vivo V25 Pro. But in terms of the stereo effect, the quality, obviously the Reno 8 Pro is slightly better than the Vivo V25 Pro. The performance. So the Vivo V25 Pro comes with Dimensity 1300, which is a higher clock version of the Dimensity 1200, which is a proven chip. And over over here it's getting the maximum Dimensity 8100 max. But the thing is, the Vivo V25 Pro comes with LPDDR4X and UFS 3.1, but here it's LPDDR5 and UFS 3.1. So guys, let's start from the Antutu benchmark and let's compare both. 6,17,000 on the Vivo V25 Pro, and on the Oppo Reno 8 Pro it's 6,67,000 on the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So that means it's slightly better, but actually it's not by a huge margin. And now let's check the storage test also on both of these two guys, and you can see 72,000 on the Vivo V25 Pro and 77,000 on the Oppo Reno. So that's a slight win for the performance for the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. Next is the cameras. So the Vivo V25 Pro has got the 64MP main camera, 8MP ultra wide and 2MP macro, and the 64MP main camera had with the OIS and 32MP selfie camera. And over here it's the Oppo Reno 8 Pro with the 50MP Sony IMX766 without OIS, and then an 8MP ultra wide, 2MP macro, same as this guy too. But this is having a Mali Silicon X NP, which helps in faster processing, low light, better low light and all, but it's not up to the mark if we compare with the Vivo V25 Pro with OIS. Anyways, let's check the camera samples of these two guys also along with the video simulation, and let's come to the conclusion. So guys, let's compare the cameras, Vivo V25 Pro and the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So this is the take on the ultra wide, and you can see the sky. So the sky is perfect on the with the amount of clouds and everything is perfect over here, but this is extremely washed out on the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So that's really good move from the Vivo V25 Pro. And the next same scenario, you can see many clouds, everything is getting in detail, but everything is washed out, just a pale white color over there. And if you look at the trees, actually it's really good in detail in the Vivo V25 Pro versus just okay image with the, you can see both in difference. So you can see it can get even close, and this is it with the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So that's a really good thing with the, this is taken on the 1X, and so the main camera is also a bit working good on the Vivo V25 Pro. This is another shot taken of the scooter, and you can see the colors are extremely different on this guy. So this is the exact color versus the Vivo V25 Pro is bit saturated the colors, but actually it can't say as oversaturated, but it is perfectly done, vibrant. And one more scenario, this is struggling situation. You can see the light directly comes over there, and you can see the difference. Actually Vivo V25 Pro gets a really good detail in, you can also see that different in color changing also. Actually the leaves that are turned slightly brown at the end, you can see, but actually it is not well captured over here. So the Vivo V25 Pro captured everything really good. So let's check another close portrait, which both takes really nice. See, I think slightly better on the Vivo V25 Pro. Let's check the high resolution mode. That means how much does it get close. Oh, it is getting really close. Oh, so you can see the level of detailing on the Vivo V25 Pro. So it's really good in detailing, but actually it misses some detail if you crop in a bit more. So in short, let me say that the Vivo V25 Pro is slightly better than the Oppo Reno 8 Pro, but in terms of front camera, both are exactly the same. Now let's quickly look at the video simulation also. So you can see the Vivo V25 Pro manages really well with the OIS, and Oppo Reno 8 Pro is struggling. I would play it once again. You can see shakes going on over here, and it runs almost smooth. So I would give a win for the Vivo V25 Pro for the camera. So the UI comparison. So if you ask me, both these two handsets had bloatwares like MX Tagatak, Josh, Moj, a similar set of applications are there, bloatwares are there, and but you can directly uninstall them, no issues. But it is having some hot apps, hot games, which gives some annoying notifications. So if you spend a few time in disabling some notification and this bloatware, then these two UIs are okay. And regarding software updates, it's not fast as we seen on the One UI, but it's okay range of updates. It's not as low as the Xiaomi does, but it's an okay range. And if you ask me about the customization, it has got incredible range of customization like the One UI. So it's really good. And in Vivo, there is a good thing, that means it comes with the Google error, but you can have the option for switching to the Vivo dialer also. So that means just open up your dialer and just dial star hash 556688 hash star hash star. It would be asking for the Vivo dialer to set it as default. Also, you could find the same option under the settings, apps, enable order info and contacts. Just enable the Vivo dialer, that's it. So you can have the call recording without announcement on this guy, but not with the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. That's also a thing. Now let's check the face recognition and fingerprint scanner. So first of all, fingerprint scanner, see, working perfectly fine. And regarding the face, let's check. So it's locked right now, see, no issues. Again locked, see, it's fast. And now let's check on the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. First of all, fingerprint scanner, it's fast, yeah, see, both are fast. And now let's check the face recognition, it's locked, yeah, fine, it's locked, yeah, you can see. So both in terms of the fingerprint scanner and face recognition, both are neck in neck. Battery and charging, so the Vivo V25 Pro comes with 4830 mAh of battery and 66 watt of charging, whereas it comes with 4500. The Reno 8 Pro comes with 4500 plus 80 watt of charging. So that means both are almost good in terms of the battery and charging. And now let's move to the final verdict, which is best. I would be recommending the Vivo V25 Pro rather than spending 6k more for the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. So overall, the thing which I really like is obviously the curved display, and cameras are almost same on both. I'm not able to tell much difference between both. In some areas, most of the areas, I think the Vivo V25 Pro is slightly better than the Oppo Reno. Also, it has got the OIS also. So in my personal preference, I would prefer the Vivo V25 Pro over the Oppo Reno 8 Pro. But if you're really into the build quality, then you could also a slim and sleek phone, then you could obviously go for this Oppo Reno 8 Pro. Else you could directly save 6k and go for the Vivo V25 Pro. So guys, that's all for today. Signing off, it's Phone Mania.